go. Yeah, Luna's ready, Pele's ready. Let's go to Hogwarts. Oh, that looks so cool. Ooh, congratulations. You've linked your Harry Potter fan club account to your Warner Brother Games account and connected them to Hogwarts Legacy. Why is my house not showing up? I hope that's just a bug. But there. I definitely have... Wait. I want to check. Because I've definitely done the sorting quiz. I mean, I think worst case scenario, it lets us pick whatever house we want, so it's fine. But I was really excited for it to, like, magically know your house. This is okay to show. Let me just do this. And yeah, my house is Hufflepuff. It didn't show up. And is the wand right? Yeah, maple, dragon core, 12 3/4, surprisingly swishy. Okay. Maybe that's just a bug with the text. We'll find out. Maybe. I don't, but like, why show that? Why show the screen with house if you're trying to do that? But whatever. We'll keep going. All right. Yeah, you've linked your accounts. House blank for some reason. Wand, dragon heartstring, maple, 12 3/4 surprisingly swishy. So I get to use my actual wand. Your game experience will be customized, and the Beaked Skull Mask and House Fanatic School Robe will become available as gear appearance options. Hooray! That's fun. Reward unlocked! Oh my gosh, we're gonna get like 10 of these, aren't we? Hogwarts Legacy, Onyx Hippogriff Mount. You may soar the Scottish skies on the back of this graceful black hippogriff. New mounts are accessible in the gear menu after the default hippogriff is unlocked in the main questline. Claim. Felix Felicius. I'm not going to read all of these. This recipe allows you to brew liquid luck, which will grant the drinker success in certain endeavors for one in-game day. Ooh, that's cool. Can be brewed and consumed after the potion station and tool wheel have been unlocked. Dark Arts Pack. Thestral Mount, Cosmetic Set, and Dark Arts Battle Arena. Yeah, mounts, cosmetics. You can change appearance. Battle Arena is accessible in the Forbidden Forest once you progress the main questline far enough to leave Hogwarts freely. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Haunted Hogsmeade Shop Quest. You've unlocked the exclusive Haunted Hogsmeade Shop Quest, which grants access to an additional dungeon, the Shopkeeper's Cosmetic Set, and in-game Hogsmeade Shop. Will automatically appear in Hogsmeade as you progress the main questline. Keeps going. Beaked Skull Mask. Resembles the skull of a beaked beast. Change cosmetics. There's the House Fanatic Robe. Oh, those look cool. They're multicolored. That's interesting. The Hufflepuff one is yellow, green, and... oh, they all have a red... Weird, okay. I'm excited to see that. Do we get all of them or do we only get our houses? I kind of want all of them. Yeah, there's a lot of color code. Okay, we made it past all. We've got a lot of rewards for not having played the game yet. Alright, it's got an. Right, just this. It's so weird. The brightness on my monitors is totally different. The one I'm actually playing on is actually pretty low. Is that too bright for you? Does that look okay? Can you see it? It looks a little more than barely visible. Okay. I'll turn it up 1 or 2 extra. A little too visible. Okay, yeah, I need it about right here, I think. Well, if it's too bright, let me know. But generally, too bright is better than too dark. Especially if there's dungeons and caves and stuff. Eyeliner! It finally happened! It's like 20 years too late, but it finally happened. Yeah, Professor Weasley! I did hear that name, so I kind of knew about that. But yeah, that's exciting! We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on 1 September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, M. Weasley, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Wow, Weasleys! Oh my goodness, this is going to be crazy. Oh, our character. Okay, so we have preset. We have face wear. Face shape, skin color, glasses, hair color, hairstyle, complexion, freckles, mole, scars, markings, eye color, eyebrow shape, voice, difficulty, and then I guess basically gender. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you have any strong preferences. I don't know. I always struggle with... Okay. But yeah, I guess this probably also... Okay. I don't know. I try to make somewhat realistic characters. I like to have a little fun, but I don't make monstrosities like I've seen a lot of other people make. But yeah, for the playthrough, probably just do like normal to hard difficulty. You can change difficulty, so I'll probably start on hard, but if it slows down too much, then we'll go down to normal, just to keep things moving. But there's no like moral scale or anything like that. but I'm probably going to try to be somewhat, I don't know, be myself in a sense. Like I know there are the, like, what are they, the, like, unforgivable curses. I know they are in the game, but I'm not going to go around spamming Avada Kedavra on everyone. So I'll be mostly good wizard, maybe rarely occasionally use them if situation's dire. But that's kind of how... Okay. But yeah, if you wanted something different... Oh, it just takes a second update. I was like, I'm not seeing any differences. Oh, I have to let go of the button. I think that's what it is. Okay. Dude, I never know what to do for skin color. I really... Maybe there. I think I'm going no glasses. Face shape, I also have no idea. It's like I'm looking at it too close. I feel like I don't know what's gonna look like in, like, cutscenes and stuff. Well, that's a lot of hair colors. I can do crazy hair colors. Should I be like... I kind of want to do a crazy hair color. I feel like if Harry Potter were real, more people would do crazy hair color. If you could just wave your wand and change your hair color, like Tonks did, like why would... I would like a different hair color. Is that too distracting though? There's not really... I was looking for like a more vibrant blue. It's like too gray. I kind of like this. Yeah, I don't want something that stands out too much. Okay, this is option 1. Option 2, unless you see a different one that you like. Honestly, I kind of like that. We'll do that as 3. The dark purple? Okay, yeah, I like that one. This one, right? I actually don't remember. Then yeah, we have... Can I zoom out at all? I'm like so close to her. I can do a little bun. Eggplant versus blueberry. Yes, that is my... how I make a lot of choices. Alright, that's too, like, business-like. I actually really like this hairstyle, but it doesn't really scream to me like I'm going on a magical adventure. Oh, that's a lot of buns. They're cute. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Oh no. There's too many. Yeah, let me know if they have any preferences. Bangs and bun. Ooh, I like braids. Man, I really need to get my real life haircut. I wonder if I kind of want to do like that hairstyle in real life. I don't know. I'm actually... I actually don't even know where to start for this one. Can I change it in-game? Like after I select? Can I just have a different hairstyle every day? So the braid's kind of fun. The texture on that's a little weird though. I actually kind of like that one. That one's also kind of fun. I don't know. Should we do bangs or no bangs? I really... Oh, there we go. Ah, okay, I can zoom out a little here. I don't know, that feels too much like I'm going to the office. Alright, what does the braid look like from farther away? Yeah, this... I don't know how you can have like purple hair and feel too professional, but that's where we are. I feel like I like hair kind of in the front of the face. Also, I'll just hide myself till we get into game. Yeah, I think the outfit is a little businessy too. I don't know. I'm not in love with that one. There's another... Did I look at this one already? This is like... I feel like this is like a Hermione haircut. I don't remember if that was actually it, but for some reason that's what it reminded me of. I don't know. I'm like... Okay, this one looks a little more messy of a bun. Yeah, yeah, it was like yours. I like that. It was a good hairstyle. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Braid into a bun. Get the, like, side bun. I really like side buns. I think this is my favorite so far. Yeah, symmetrical hair is totally overrated. That's why I like when there's like a front part on the side, kind of like this one. It's not quite as asymmetric. But yeah, just something to mix things up. Okay, I've clicked on that one like 8 times. I really wish I could like eliminate them slowly. I kind of like this one. I like having bangs. I don't know why. Uh-oh. Okay. Should we do the side bun with the braid? I think that is my winner. I'm not seeing any others. If I could find it. It's gone forever. And maybe we can change once we're in game. Oh, I like this bun too. A little bit tighter. The hair physics are kind of funny. Bounces. Do you remember where it was? Was it you? Nope, that's the braid again. Hold on, we'll do it. We'll find it. We'll find it. Alright. Just... Ah, there we go. Okay, I like it. I'm happy. Alright, real quick, let's look at the hair colors again now that we have the hairstyle. I mean, I think the dark purple is it, though. If we're going... Unless we want something more realistic. Where... Do they not have, like, a black? Did I miss it? I like the... Like, I kind of like that one. The magenta's nice. Yeah, I guess I could play around with the skin color a little bit. Alright. I mean, I think that looks good. I don't know why they don't have like a black hair color. Oh, there it is. There's just one more option, sorry. Alright. Black or dark purple? Kind of want to do the crazy one just to do the crazy one. Live out my fantasies. Never had purple hair. Right? It's like all I have to do is push a button. I don't have to go to a hair salon for 6 hours and get my hair completely destroyed. I can't change the complexion color, huh? This is another one I feel like... She just looks sunburned. What's the difference here? Get a little color in the cheeks? I don't know. I have absolutely no preference for that. If you want me to change... Let me know. Whoa. I feel like no scars. So these scars are like too realistic. Oh. Something about eye scars that like fascinate me in like a bad way. Right, I think if I was gonna do one, I'd do that one. I don't know. Do you have a preference? We're also like a 5th year student. I would hope we don't have too many scars. Okay. We're going pretty basic, but I think that's okay. Oh, that's a lot of eye colors. Oh, we can't do odd eyes, though. Wait, I need to actually look. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's cool. Ooh. I actually kind of like the black. Brown looks good. My real eye color is, it's like a blue-gray. I feel like it's about like that. I don't know. I kind of like the matching. Is that too boring? Those are very vibrant purple eyes. Like, I kind of like the... Oh. Let's go back here for now. Kind of like the blue. Like, that purple also kind of looks good. I don't know what lighting effects they have on these eyes, but I really like the brighter ones. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I don't really care too much about eyebrows. No, I don't think I want purple eyebrows. I'm sorry. Have a little bit of contrast. The unibrow. Oh, the gap. Oh, I actually kind of like that. More defined. Oh jeez, I don't know. I don't know that I really care. I kind of like the more solid ones. Those are not very shaped, but I like the thickness and definition of them. Okay, there actually was not that many options.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. That was quite something.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm a few cobwebs and some dust. That was quite something.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust.
It was wonderful. I am indeed a student, but I could very well...
That was quite something.
I'm eager
I
to
think
get
I'm
to
gonna
Hogsmeade.
keep it there. I don't know. Okay, so we have story difficulty, easy, normal, hard. Should we just do Celestia? I think that's just my default name for everything. Or Celeste. Alright. I don't know, I don't really care that much about names, so now that I found one that kind of works. That's true. Celestia has appeared in a lot of games now. 'Cause yeah, we have a Celestia and WoW. What? My Alexa's going. It won't stop. I don't know what it thought I asked, but it had a long answer for it. I couldn't really hear it because my earphones, but it was talking. What else was Celestia in? I feel like there's one other game. And we will go into which dormitory? Yes. It's kind of a fun way to do that prompt in universe. A little bit different from normal. Alright, are we good? Is this... Did I have a Celestia in last arc? I probably would have. That was after 14. Okay, maybe that was it. I thought there was another RPG, but I don't know what RPGs I've played, because you didn't choose a name in Nier. But yeah, either way, this is the latest edition in the Celestia multiverse. Yeah, it probably was Lost Ark. We spent a lot of time on that character creator. I love that character creator. Okay, begin our Hogwarts journey! Wow.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Professor Fig.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly
Sorry,
to a
Luna.
second-hand wand.
My legs are falling
You'll be a
asleep.
force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
I want
Thank
my
you, Professor
wand.
Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh,
Eleazar! George!
yeah, that'd be terrifying
Glad my
if people were
rather
doing that all over
cryptic
the
description
place
of our
around
location
me.
Did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea.
Sorting
As long as your young
ceremony.
charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
How's that look? Are there Thestrals pulling it? Is that why it's invisible? We've got drama already. I'm not ready. We're just getting started. Please let me get to Hogwarts first. Oh. And let me know if volume or any settings need to be changed. I tried to get them in a good starting place. I cannot believe this game exists. Kid me would go even like 10 times crazier. Interesting. Did the train not exist yet? Or are we just taking a special trip?
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Yeah, how did that
What
happen?
have I?
I'm sure we'll
Of
find
course,
out.
as the other
What
fifth years
answers?
will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Goblin
I
Rebellion.
have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Ragnarok.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he
That can't be
is
good.
a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities.
Intrigue,
Before I could
drama.
respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar.
It's the
It
Hogwarts
came
Legacy
via her
logo.
owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it.
I've got a bad
Whatever
feeling.
magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Maybe we should be talking about it in front of the new kid. Oh, weird. We can see
Merlin's
what?
beard. How did you... Wait! We did...
Oh! Is that a dragon? That's terrifying. Just lost half the kick. That was cool. She can see the Thestrals now. That's sad, but that was really cool. He must have, cause yeah, she couldn't see the Thestrals before. Oh, I got the key. Nice. But yeah, I mean, that's the only way she could see them. That is a dark opening.
Are you alright?
But that was cool.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Oh,
Take this.
I'm not used
It's
to
Wiggenweld
the controller
potion.
vibration
That
on
stuff will help you
PS5
in
is
a
crazy.
second.
Oh. It's like vibrating to the heartbeat. It is such a weird thing. I don't like the DualSense controllers for PS5 are crazy. It is impressive engineering. Oh, bye Pele. Sorry, I just don't play many console games, so I had to call that out because I'm not used to that at all. It's really weird. All right, let's heal. Okay, so healing potions.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Oh, the poor guy.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon
That
would
was not
never.
a typical dragon.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port?
Oh, is that what happened?
And
I thought
think
he
something to bring
operated
whoever
up.
touches it to a specific place.
Oh. Okay.
I'm feeling better, sir.
I have
If you'd
control.
Like
Wow.
to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
I thought he just apparated us to the ground. Okay, real quick. Oh, sorry. Okay, I definitely want subtitle. Oh no. There we go. Let's do music. Usually about 80. Sound effects at like 70. Dialogue at 100. Oh, you can change your character's voice. That's kind of cool. Need all subtitles on. Audio configuration headphones. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Sorry. Let's go. Dual sense wireless vibration. I don't know what that is, but I'll try it. Invert y-axis. I'm not ready to play around with sensitivity yet. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, that light, that is a brightness. And we step out into the world. Whoa. Looks so good.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can
Bro,
find a path.
this is a fifth-year student.
Faded it may
I don't
be.
know if I condone this. Why is every game I'm playing just like recruiting children to all this dangerous stuff?
Mind your step.
Although fifth year's like
Where do you suppose your wife
almost
got the
adult,
portkey that brought us
right?
here?
I forget
A good question.
ages.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence
Right?
of a long-forgotten form of ancient
That
magic.
is fair.
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few.
I'm gonna miss the sorting
Seems to have
ceremony.
been lost to time.
I'm not gonna have a house. I'm gonna get kicked out of school.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
I'll try to keep an eye, but if it looks like I'm covering up anything on screen, let me know so I can move
Why
my
was your wife
webcam.
searching for evidence of lost
I don't know
magic?
where other people have had it.
Miriam wanted to
Not-
understand why
I've been
such
avoiding
powerful
watching other
magic
people play.
disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this
Interesting.
path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
I get to cast a spell. Basic cast. Tap R2. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Excellent!
Use your camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same stick. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same stick by disabling camera relative targeting. I don't think I want to do that. That sounds weird.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Wait, who is getting married? What? Wait, what marriage? No, I said I'm gonna be late to the sorting ceremony, and they're gonna kick me out of school because I don't have a house. And I'll be really sad. Then I won't get to go to Hogwarts.
Ah, up there.
Yeah, I feel like that's never been a problem
We're
before.
close now. It's just ahead.
Surely the sorting hat can put in a little overtime. That does sound like something that would happen in a dream.
Reparo!
Wow. He fixed the bridge.
Almost there.
The controller's shaking to the wind. Just every time the controller vibrates, I'm gonna call it out, because I'm not used to it.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Interesting. Mini-map shows your surroundings, with you in the middle. Yellow marker is your current objective. Press and hold up to toggle quest objective details.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Where did you go? Break the pots. Dang. She's got wand moves. Not bad for someone who just learned magic like a week ago.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Oh, interesting.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
So like cards of some kind? Some like stargazing stuff. Need to go around. Aha! Maybe? Yes. More pots! More pots!
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
It's the only
What's
game I will
this?
break every pot.
Professor
Oh.
Fig!
What?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room?
He doesn't
I
see the
don't see
room.
anything.
There's
Oh.
that glow again. Like the glow on the portkey container.
Bro. We have a special power.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
What?
I don't believe it.
We just teleported again? We're in the room. Oh no. Oh, I don't like this. Someone... Oh, there's a goblet. He's snoring.
Hello?
Where are we?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
What's Gringotts?
Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Okay, sure.
Stay close.
This is so strange. Why is there no door to the building?
After you.
Okay. I guess we're just along for the rides. Along for the ride.
If you don't wish to lose them.
That's fun. He said the same thing they say in the future.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Huh.
You'll want to take a breath.
Whose place did we end up on?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts
12
was
would have been
founded
one of the
over 4
first.
centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh, okay. We get to skip it. Alright, what's inside?
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Was... Does she not like goblins? She seems very upset. There's a lot happening. I thought we were just gonna get to hang out in Hogwarts.
Like the glow you saw in the portkey container.
Oh, that's what it was.
I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Oh, can we see like secret enchantments? Is that like our secret power? That's kind of cool. That could be very handy for a game. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a thing that only we could
When was
see.
the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
What could be in here? Be funny if it was empty. Yeah, that.
Vault
I
12.
hope he doesn't always get that
Thank you for
job.
your help.
I mean, I guess if you want to catch up on sleep, take that shift for the day. Oh man, what is it?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Just got locked in.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
What?
Let me think.
Oh
There
no.
must be something here.
More glowing.
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh boy. Steady your wand with left stick. Guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion. Oh boy. Okay. What happens if I fail? Oh, we just do it again. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Revelio.
Revelio.
press the...
There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Is the rest of the vault empty? Are we not going to check anything else out? What if this is a magic cup? 22, 24... Okay, and the numbers are just kind of... A lot of 24s. Weird. Okay.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos!
Now where are we?
This is no ordinary vault.
We're really racking up the traveler miles.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close.
Revelio.
There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Just spam Revelio. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. I learned how... This is why you should not trust me with the real wand. That's a good well... I wouldn't have thought so, but... I guess he thinks so. But if you can't apparate out, then I guess it would be hard to get out even with whatever magic this is. So it kind of makes sense.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Well, I only have one spell.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
Yeah, that's
Wait.
weird.
When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
I get Lumos. Yes. I got this one. Upside down V. I know that one. I've acquired the wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas. Hold R2.
Lumos.
Tap.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
La la
It
la
does
la
follow the
la.
light.
Take the long way around. Okay, so off, on, off. Huh, okay. Ooh. Uh-oh. I think we're about to get a battle tutorial. I've played a video game before.
Protego!
Accio! Descendo!
Oh, nice.
Depose! Expulso!
Protego incoming enemy attacks.
Depulso! Descendo!
Oh, I was not ready for that charge. Okay, fair enough.
Levioso!
Did not see that.
Expulso.
Come on, come on.
Descendo.
There we go.
Levioso. Depulso. Contrigo. Luma.
Okay, that felt cool. Man, who would have thought Harry Potter works so well as an action RPG? Oh, sorry, I'm here. Did you just disappear? Oh, I should probably...
Professor Fig!
Uh-oh.
Where are you?
This isn't good.
Revelio.
Where am I supposed to go?
Alright.
What's happening?
Lumo.
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Follow the lady wisps.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Alright. Round 2. Oh, alright. Reveal first.
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Then point it towards... Oh. No.
Lumos.
Almost. Oh, I see. Point all 3 of them to the same
It
spot.
seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Alright. Now the real first battle. Ow. Oh, too early. I wonder if there's parrying in this game. Feels like there should be. Hold triangle during Protego to stun enemies with a Stupefy counterattack. Hold triangle to stun enemies with a Stupefy counterattack. Stunned enemies take extra damage indicated by gold numbers. Okay. Oh, too late. Sorry. There we go. I got it. Ow, that dash comes so quick. Okay, the targeting, gotta get used to a little bit. Oh, I hit that. Ow. Where's the other one? Okay. I feel like I need to zoom out more. Oh no. They just keep coming. Oh, I hit it! Okay, there must be some, like... You can't do it during attack animations. Okay. We made it! Whew. Did you see the Final Fantasy story about the people who got banned for using